today with a new video on advanced mustache trimming techniques. I've got 2 tips for you guys today, but a big disclaimer to start with first, and that's the fact if your mustache is precious to you and you can't afford to lose any hairs or coverage, I would suggest skipping this first technique. As always in all my trimming videos, I always suggest give yourself plenty of time, start with a clear head, clear mind, and if you're frustrated, simply walk away and come back to it. For those of you familiar with the beard and the lines of the beard, there's the cheek line, there's the side lines, and then there's the neck line. There's also one more line, that's the mustache line. It's at the very top of the mustache. Now it's going to be reserved for guys who have a longer mustache because it's going to be easier to see what needs to be removed. If you look at your mustache in the mirror, you're going to find that there's a little hazy grouping of hairs at the very top of your mustache. They're thin, they're wispy. They only grow to a certain length and they stop growing, whereas the rest of the mustache just keeps on growing. These hairs can be removed and cleaned up, but it's hard to do with the razor. So what I usually suggest is using a good old-fashioned pair of tweezers. Same tweezers you'd use on your eyebrows, same technique. You're going to pull hairs out one at a time to create a nice line. You do not want to go down into your mustache. You just want to take out some of those little hazy hairs. You don't have to even remove all of them. You just make a nice little line there. This also works great if your mustache goes up too far up into your nose and you're self-conscious about that. Do keep in mind that this is a sensitive area. It may cause you to sneeze and wheeze a bit. It's all in good fun. If you remember my last video where the worst beard had of pulling hairs out, you're essentially doing this on purpose up here, and it could cause hairs not to grow there ever again, which could be a good thing depending on how you look at it if you never want to do it ever again. This could take some time though, could be years, depends on who you are and how your follicles react. Very simple, guys. You can get a hair tweezer just about anywhere these days, online, drugstores, any kind of store, gas stations, whatever. Very simple, easy to do. Don't get carried away. Don't go down too far. Take a little bit. Remember, just crumbs, just a little bit at a little time, and you guys will do great. Moving on to the second technique. This is going to be for men with mustaches and beards. If you've ever combed out and waxed your mustache, you'll find that sometimes the hairs at the corner of your mouth get involved into the mustache, and they don't really look right. It kind of ruins the shape a bit. You can trim this small little area to provide some separation and some more definition for your mustache. This is really easy to do. You just take your mustache, pinch it, take a little bit of hair right at the corner of your mouth and pinch that. You simply just trim this right here. My thumb and my finger are right up against my skin, which gives you about ½ inch to 3/4 inch of length, because if you went all the way down to skin, you would have a bald spot right in the corners of your mouth, which you don't want. You just want it to be short enough where when you go to wax and comb out your mustache, that little bit of hair in there does not get caught up with the mustache. Very easy to do. It might take a couple of tries to get it right. Like I said, don't take too much off, just take enough off where it doesn't get involved in the mustache. Really simple, guys. I hope these tips worked out well for you. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. You know where to find me: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those fun places. And of course, thebeardbaron.com, link down below. Look forward to hearing from you guys, but until then, take care.